Yeah, welcome to the Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. Reviews and reactions. Let's go. It's the Brown Boy Wonder. Hold it down, representing for the culture. Every episode brings you closer into the mind and the heart of a hustler, where the truth and the groove collide. Stay tuned in, come enjoy the ride. Keep it authentic like that, never hold back. It's the Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. The Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. Subscribe, share, and stay tuned in. The vibe's always on.
And that there are no accidents, no coincidences, no mishaps, and no escapes. Final destination.
Welcome to the third annual Spooky Rewatch edition of the Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. This month of October, my guest and I are going to talk about the Final Destination collection. Today, it will be the last one, guys. It will be the last one. It will be the 2025's Final Destination Bloodlines, or Final Destination 6. Let me bring out my guest here. You usually see him dancing on glass. It is Skyler. Skyler, how are you doing today?
No, you don't. Never seen me dance, and nor will you, especially after this. Good,
But yeah, man. Good. Dude, this is that last movie, man. This is Bloodlines. How are you feeling now? We're at the end. It's literally almost October. Or Halloween.
If people are listening to this, theoretically it should be Halloween. Ooh.
Should be.
Because it is Halloween. We record this on the day we put them out, I promise.
Yeah. But yeah, man. This is the sixth one out of all these. Thinking back, how do you feel about Final Destination as a series?
It probably never needed to be a series, but it took till well into the series for us to finally start getting some really good stuff out of it. Yeah. So I guess I'm glad we pushed through, because the movie we're about to talk about came out in theaters this year, and I genuinely really liked it. Liked it. Not just, it's Final Destination, it's stupid, I'll watch it. No, I like this movie. This is similar to our first Halloween rewatch. This is the Saw 10, the Saw X.
Yeah.
Where that came out and it was heat. This one's good.
Yeah. Yeah, Saw 10 came out that same year where we did the rewatch. So great. And then we're doing the same thing here. So we have a good track record on that. But I do have a question for you. Do you just had a premonition just now?
Yes.
What was it?
The Packers are going to win the Super Bowl.
Whoa, the Packers.
I know, right? I'm as surprised as you are.
Wow. Well, we got to prevent that.
Okay.
But all right, man. This movie was directed by Zach Lipovetsky. How do you pronounce his last name?
I believe it's Lipovsky. Zach Lipovsky, and it was actually co-directed. It's him and his directing partner Adam Stein.
Oh, okay. So
you want to know what they've directed before this?
Yeah, I need to know.
Okay, so together they not much. There's a 2018 movie called Freaks, which I'm not familiar with.
Okay.
They co-directed the 2019 television film, the live-action Kim Possible movie.
Oh, I heard that was nothing.
Uh-huh. I'm sure. I don't know.
No.
As for just Zach Lipovsky, not the other guy, he directed the 2014 Leprechaun Origins.
Oh, was our friend of the show Hornswoggle.
With Swoggle, yeah. Don't say friend of the show. He doesn't. I bet Hornswoggle would be mean to you if he met you in person.
Yeah, he probably kicked my leg.
Ooh. And then the 2015 Dead Rising Watchtower, if you remember when they tried to make Dead Rising movies.
Yeah.
I think that was like straight to Crackle. Do you remember Crackle?
I remember Crackle.
Okay.
Doesn't exist anymore.
But no. There's a big important thing that I need to bring up. Not a
Go ahead.
directing role, an acting role.
Oh,
Playing a character I do not remember. He may have just been in the background, but his character's name was Matt. Zach Lipovsky was in Xenon Girl of the 21st Century.
whoa. Whoa. Okay. So we have done a Disney rewatch on Xenon. Who does he play? This is the background
Matt.
character?
It just says Matt. I don't know.
Was he the friend?
No. So the boy she was interested in was, I looked at the cast, it was Greg. I know
Greg,
this
yeah, that
because
was
it
Greg.
says Greg was Xenon's love interest. That's what it says. He's like near the bottom. It just says Matt. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't remember this at all.
wow. Yeah, you must have been what? 8?
Movie came out in 1999. He is 41 now. He's probably like 13 or so. I don't know.
Okay. Hey, I like this. The more rewatches we do, the more things like this will show up. I like that.
We're learning all kinds of things.
I like that. Okay. Shout out to Zach, man. He was part of Xenon's world there.
Yeah. So another ballot Hall of Famer for the Brown Boy Wanted podcast.
You know,
Essentially.
of what's his name? Merryman. He's most likely be in the Hall of Fame, but this guy, we'll see. Well, if he pops up in the Halloween series we're about to do next year, then
He hasn't done anything for Halloween, but if we ever accidentally watch all the Leprechaun movies, this guy's getting in for sure.
absolutely. Jennifer Aniston, watch your heart. No, eat your heart out. That's what they say.
Better.
The first one was not great. I remember watching it recently.
I think that's the only Leprechaun movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's whatever.
And it's crap. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Unless you talk about Back in the Hood too. That's a good one.
Man, I've never. No, I didn't get that far.
All right. So what do you think the budget was for this one? Last year or the fifth one was it was 40 million. What do you think about this one here?
I guessed for last one, and I was wrong. I'm going to say 50 again.
You're correct. It is $50 million.
Wow.
And the box office is literally skyrocketed. Usually, when it comes to the box office with all these finals, they were like reaching to the point or maybe below. But this one, the box office was 138 million domestically and 313 million Titus worldwide, making this highest grossing in the series.
You better believe this ain't the last one.
The Rotten Tomatoes score, the critics gave it 92%. Oh my goodness. And audience, like us, gave it an 87%. Literally a huge shift in the series.
Absolutely. This is like starting over.
Yeah. Oh man. The first one didn't get 90%.
No, of course not. The first one's not that good.
No, even though it was the first one, it was not that great. All right, let's get into this cast here. I did not send the cast, but I'm gonna try my best pronouncing all these names. Of course, we got the main girl here, Stefani Reyes, played by Caitlin Joanna. We got Charlie Reyes, played by Tio Barnes. We got Darling Campbell, played by Rhea. Oh, geez. Kihistedt. Her. We got Eric, played by Richard Heyman, who looks like, I told you this before, he looks like Bam in this movie.
Oh, Bam Margera?
Bam Margera. He looks like him.
All right.
We got Bobby, played by Owen Patrick Joyner. We got Julia, not from AEW, but she's played by Anna Lore. We got Uncle Howard, played by Alex Zahara. We got Aunt Bretta, played by April Star Trek. No, April Amber Talik. It's Star Trek. Hold on, this lady's Star Trek.
I don't think that's true.
We got Marty Reyes, played by Tipo Lee, who's done nothing in this film. And of course, we got the returning William John Bloodworth as Tony Todd. And we got Iris, the 1960s version, played by Beric Baslander. I don't have the present name because that doesn't matter. Well, it does matter. It does matter. It does matter.
I want to say I recognize the 60s. Oh, you know why? She was take it back to, I want to say CW. I don't know if that's actually true though. She was in that DC universe thing they were doing on TV. She was Stargirl. That's why I didn't watch that show, but I recognized her from like promotional stuff.
Are you talking about the invasion? The
What?
DC invasion with Kevin Conroy, that thing?
Oh, you mean like their big crossover thing? I don't know. They had like a crap ton of shows, and one of them was Stargirl. I don't know. It was a show. It was a full show.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I might check it out. CW should have its own app.
Shouldn't all that just go to HBO Max theoretically?
Yeah, that's true. They need to bring back Cartoon Network, man. Back on HBO Max.
Oh, because I cleaned it all out. Yeah.
I don't know why they did that. Sorry, I had a moment there. Oh,
that was a moment of silence for Cartoon Network.
Yes, let's do it again.
Dong.
No, where's the sticker? Okay, let's get into the plot for Final Destination Bloodlines. Oh yeah, by the way, this movie's called Bloodlines. Were you raising your finger in the theater like me when I was watching this?
The whole movie. The guy behind me yelled, and I didn't. I kept the ones up for my tribal chief the whole time.
Yes,
it was. I was actually close enough to the top that I put up the ones, and it was blocking the projection. So there's a big shadowy number one on the screen the whole time. Everyone got really mad.
Oh no! Well, look, I'll pay for that any day of the week.
Okay, yeah. Well, you have to for Tribal Chief Roman Reigns.
Absolutely. Let's get into the plot here.
I was at a baseball game recently. This is unrelated.
Yeah.
Not really. They started playing Roman Reigns' theme song.
Oh.
And I stood up and I put up the ones, and I looked like an idiot.
Did anybody did it too?
No. Steven was with me, our friend of the show, Steven, and he was too scared to do it. He didn't do it.
You just put your finger up. It's nothing hard with that.
I know. Show respect for the OTC.
Yeah, that's the OTC. That's the original tribal chief, not Bronson Reed, the tribal thief.
Ooh,
anyways,
he steals the shoes. Go on.
Yeah. So enough with wrestling there. Let's get into the bloodline here. That's wrestling. Anyways, it is 1969. That's a great time. Once Upon in Hollywood. Iris Campbell and her fiance Paul, he doesn't have a last name, attend the opening ceremony of the Sky View restaurant. Do you think this is a great restaurant for a date?
Yeah, I mean, assuming it doesn't fall apart and kill everybody, but other than that, absolutely, this is a perfect place for a date.
Yeah, it's great.
You could take your date here and then airdrop some memes. Drop is the joke I'm going for. The movie Drop. I didn't like that movie. Okay.
Man, I watched that alone in theater.
I believe it. When you say
There
alone,
were-
you mean there was no one else in there?
no, there was 2 people behind me, even though the theater was empty. There's 2 people behind me.
Yeah.
Watch it at 9 p.m. No one should.
I
The
watched
movie
it
was.
when it came to streaming, and it was not worth it. I'm mad that you said it was good.
I I like the concept of it. I think the execution was not that great, but I like the concept of it. Great movie, not a great movie. I gave it like 2.5. Anyways,
This-
yeah,
This restaurant has a big like statue of a crab out in the
yeah,
front.
yeah. Our friend of the show, Ray,
Mhm.
movie, right? I'm sure she liked crabs in here.
No, she was scared
No.
the crab was going to die, so she wouldn't watch it.
That is true. Well, we hear the radio playing "The Ring of Fire." We see a kid stealing coins from the fountain.
Oh
The
man,
yeah.
let me tell you, this kid. When I was seeing this in theaters, the whole crowd was against this kid.
Me too.
I don't know who this kid is, this actor, this young man. I want him to know if he's listening to this. I'm sure he is. You played your part well. You did exactly
well.
what you needed to do. You were the heel, and you got the pop when it happened. So good job, kid.
He's a good actor. He's a good actor. He'll be the next Leo soon. The couple joined the crowded elevator that could only hold 8 adults. What do you call this employee? Is it like an elevator boy? Lift boy?
I wouldn't. Be confident enough to call anybody elevator boy, but I would. I think a lift operator is perhaps what
Lift.
you would call him,
Yes, that's the most professional way to say it.
or an elevator operator if lift is too European for you, I suppose.
No, I like lift. I mean,
Alright.
people say flat as a house. Yes, the
No, a
lift
flat's an
operator.
apartment. Come on,
Oh, sorry. What's a house in England?
I think they just call those houses.
Fantastic. Well, the lift operator boy says the entire project of this restaurant was completed 5 months ahead of schedule.
I just
You like
want-
to hear
oh,
that?
yeah, great. When you hear that, you could just like picture. Like you build a big Lego set, and then you're like, I don't know what all these extra pieces are for.
Oh, well.
Also, this guy, this lift operator, he's like, "Come on in. There's plenty of room." There's already like double the maximum occupancy of the of the elevator.
Oh, man.
They're already playing everything perfect.
Yes. We see the same kid from earlier throwing coins off the roof. Dude, where's his parents, man?
This little piece of shit. I don't think he has parents. I think he's just here. He just wore his little sweater vest, and he came to the Skyview Tower just to mess up everybody's lives.
Great. At that moment, what's his name? What's the husband's name? Not husband, the fiance, Paul. Paul
okay, yeah.
proposed to Iris if he wanted to marry her, and she said, "Hell yeah, man." We're at the dance party. Iris has a premonition in which a chandelier shard cracks the glass floor beneath the guests while a gas heater leaks, exploding the tower and killing everyone. What's your thoughts on this one?
Man, is Skyview Tower the best premonition of the series?
I want to say yes, but the highway, that is still the best.
The
I think
highway,
it's a tie.
for all of Final Destination 2's faults, the highway is super iconic.
Yeah.
But the lead up to this is kind of insanely perfect. Everyone on the dance floor, you're just waiting for it to happen. It finally does, and then brutalness of like the guy holding on to the broken glass and like all the blood's dripping and
Yeah.
do you remember when her finger comes off the skin of her finger?
I remember while rewatching this, that hurts, man.
There's dudes on fire. They're trying to evacuate. People trampling all over each other. The shitty kid is like, I'm going this way. The piano falls on him. The crowd erupts into cheers.
Dude, that I think in every theater that has the same reaction. But it happened in my theater as well. Dude, the guy, the old guy, he's trying to get into the elevator. He got smushed.
Yeah.
I remember saying, "Oh shit!" at that death. Well, yeah, the lady in the piano that got hurt.
Yeah.
What else? What else? Oh, before this whole thing happened, I was dancing. I was dancing with my tiptoes with what was the song? What did they play?
Shout.
Yeah, shout. You make me want to shout. I mean, I was moving my hips until that happened. But yeah, great premonition here. Do we blame Abraham Lincoln?
Oh, because of the penny?
Yes. Do you remember? Okay, I just had premonition as well. Do you remember in Final Destination 3 where Wendy, she showed the picture of Abraham Lincoln to our luckily Irish kid?
Yeah, I remember.
Whoa.
I don't think there's as much of a connection there as you think.
Abraham Lincoln is death.
Yeah. Okay. Run with it. I agree.
Okay.
But you know what's crazy about this premonition?
Yes, go ahead.
The person having it isn't even the girl in it.
No, not at all. Because in the present, 50 years later, a college student named Stephanie Reyes suffers from a series of nightmares about the collapse.
Stephanie?
Is it Stephanie or Stefani?
I'm pretty sure it's Stephanie.
I think it's Stephanie. But why did they pronounce it like that?
What do you mean? Why do they spell it?
Yeah.
To trick you specifically.
Yeah, honestly. Okay, Stephanie McMahon has nightmares here. Hall of Fame? I think Vince will show up at the Hall of Fame. I have a feeling.
Okay.
This is a very wrestling theme because this is, of course, is called Bloodlines. So I apologize for any wrestling references. But all right. Do you scream when you have a reoccurring nightmare? For you?
I can't remember the last time I had a nightmare that made me scream. No.
Okay, same here. She returns home seeking answers and is greeted by her father, Marty Jannetty.
Get me going there.
And her estranged brother, Charlie. Charlie bit my finger. The siblings visit their uncle, Howard, and aunt, Brenda Star Trek, and cousins, Eric, Julia, and Bobby. How do you like the family here?
It's a family. They feel like a family.
Honestly, yeah, I feel like I'm part of this family as well. I kind of have these cousins.
You don't want to be part of this family.
I don't want to be part of this bloodline, but I do have these relationship with my own cousins, as I see with these guys here. We see Eric. Yeah, go ahead.
One's playing Xbox. One's allergic to peanuts.
Yes. Oh, kind of. But he was playing Xbox. He was playing Mortal Kombat. So I think that's a great fitting for this series here. Something about fatalities.
2 movies ago, how they introduced the Mortal Kombat, like X-ray vision death thing.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. Yep. Hey, everything's coming together here. Of course, we have a very diverse family, unlike the previous films we have. They also have a turtle named Paco.
That's cool.
It's pretty cool. I like this family. When Stephanie asks Howard about Iris, her maternal grandmother, he explains that Iris subjected him and Stephanie's mother, Darlene, to an overprotective upbringing, then becomes reclusive, causing child services to take him and Darlene away, and later to abandon the Reyes family after mutilating her mother. Brenda gives Stephanie letters from Iris, leading her to a forbidden cabin in the woods where Iris lives now. Do you like this? How spooky this house is?
Horrific death cabin.
Yeah,
So does that imply that like just all this dangerous stuff keeps piling up outside her house because Death's trying to get her?
pretty much.
Or like what? Like surely she didn't put it there.
No. Oh yeah, true.
I mean the spikes and barbed wire to like keep out any rampaging elephants or something, I suppose. It could happen. An elephant escaped from the zoo and crushes her to death. The big
Jumanji.
gate. But like there's so much and I'm just gonna say, like, if you're super paranoid about literally anything can kill you, don't put up a weather vane.
Honestly, yeah, that's true.
What's that about?
I don't know. Maybe she bought it through Amazon. No contact delivery. This spooky house reminds me of the movie that came out this year, 28 years later. Just how barricade this homestead is.
Mm.
The camera shot when the gates open, it had that angle to it. I like that shot.
Mm-hmm.
Good shot there.
This movie, on a scale of Final Destination movies, this movie looks great.
Yes.
It's the most cinematic looking movie in the series so far, if that makes sense.
No, I agree with you. The first one, of course, that was like early 2000s, how it looked. The second one, same thing. The third one, we mentioned before, it has...
The third one had some style to it, and some good camera work and stuff. The fourth one looks so cheap, and the fifth one just kind of looks gray to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's it's more of an upgrade than the fourth one, but it's not as great.
Well, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Well, the sixth one is just now like the modern technology of how modern films look like. So yeah, it looks great now. Good stuff. Terminally ill, Iris tells Stephanie she disrupted Death's design by warning Paul and the guests to leave the glass floor before it broke. As a result, the tower never collapsed, but Death began killing the survivors and the descendants, who were never meant to exist, including Paul. Oh, we forgot to mention, back at the Skyview, Iris, she met this little kid.
Describe him.
No, he's a little kid.
Right.
He's a son of a singer.
Yeah.
He was playing with his truck. And
listen, it's not pertinent to their lives, but as far as discovering who this kid is, you're leaving out one detail that would be a big hint.
Yeah, he is African American.
He
He
in
was
the
playing
60s.
in the 60s.
So if we do the
I just want to bring that up. I just want to bring that up
Yeah,
because
you know what? Leave that on the back burner, and we'll circle back to that little kid later.
Yeah, we'll circle back. We'll circle back. I'm just saying it out loud because they kind of in the Skyview scene they kind of show that twice. So, anyways,
but I think it's cool that after her premonition, she saved everybody.
Yeah,
she didn't get in a fist fight and then get dragged out of the thing, and then the tower still collapses, and then her fiance Paul gets like eaten by a moose or something. That didn't happen.
Yeah, that is true. She's the first one to save everyone.
Yeah, and it only made it worse.
Yeah,
going on in the future.
Absolutely, because as I mentioned before, Death began killing the survivors and their descendants, who were never meant to exist, including Paul, who died in an accident, prompting Iris to document death's omens in a book.
Well, does that imply that obviously there's one big accident in this movie? So
Yeah.
like, and then the premonition happened and she stopped it, but like that could imply that some, if not all, of the premonitions from the rest of the series they all could potentially trace back to this one, the Skyview Tower. Like maybe all these people are descendants of people they shouldn't exist. That's why
Right.
they're dying horrifically.
Right.
But
Honestly,
again,
maybe.
again, like the Skyview Tower one still happened, so
It did
that
happen.
I don't know. So like it's not necessarily that's the rest could have also just happened. They don't need to be tied together that way.
I think they just want to do it just cause to make it a better story. I don't know.
I mean, it's entirely possible though.
Maybe. Well, though. Okay, so she got the book. Pretty much. Pretty much. Final Destination 1 through 5 is all in that book there.
Oh yeah.
Though Stephanie is a little sus, Iris follows her out of the cabin to give her the book and proves her claims by letting a chain reaction cause a weather vane to fatally impale her through her mouth. Thoughts on
Holy
Iris's death?
Seeing is believing, and then she just explodes, basically.
Dude. Anything for family, man. Anything for family.
We're working with some pretty big CG effects here, but they look pretty good in a way. Like it just rips her jaw off like she's a zombie.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's
good.
it's good, but does it deserve an A in a tier list?
No, not necessarily. What else do we have in C? Do you know? Do you have that information
Oh man, I have to look back
through for the previous ones?
previous ones, but I'll give you that answer since this is the last Final Destination here.
Mhm.
I'll give you one moment here. So the last movie we gave our Anchorman a C when he got killed by a wrench. The Roy from the last one impaled through the hook as a C.
This is similar in theme and tone to those, where it's just something very quick and gruesome happens. But we see the full brunt of this, like right in her face. The thing spike drive through her and blood splatter, and it gets all in her granddaughter's eyes.
Yeah.
So this should be at least a smidge higher than that.
Yeah, I would give it a B then.
Okay.
Also, it's also Iris, right? She's one of the big important characters in this film.
Oh yeah, we've known her since day one.
We know her
we go way back, way back to the 60s. Since the Big Crab.
Yeah, 1969. All right, we'll give her a B.
All right.
Let me go here. Okay, man. We're at Iris's funeral. Darlene returns, but Stephanie resents her for being absent since childhood. Would you forgive someone?
Oh, that's it? That's the end of the question? Would I forgive someone?
Yeah. Would you forgive someone who has left you? I realize when I ask these questions, these are very deep questions.
How personal do I want to get here?
Yeah.
I'm going to say I can forgive but not forget. How about that?
Oh.
How about this, bro? I forgive you for beating me in fantasy baseball and becoming the champion. Now, round of applause for Abrar, who has won the 2025 fantasy baseball season. Good for you. With your fake Mets hat. You don't even watch baseball. Good job.
Thank you.
Gotta give you props. You just turned it on. You were like, I'm gonna win right at the end, and then you did. So good job.
I took the time, and I just get it. All right, good answer there. At a family barbecue, Stephanie reads the book that ours gives, and it shows the movies as I mentioned from F1 to F5, and finds a reference to someone identified as JB. During the event, Howard steps on a glass shard and falls into the path of a lawnmower, killing him. What are your thoughts on the scene here, man?
This was the trailer, and oh man, you know what's crazy? It's perfect as the trailer. Because it shows everything that you need to know, but I feel like by the time we get into the movie, it's just like, you wish it wasn't the trailer. Because
true, yeah.
The way the scene shakes out is it's just like who's gonna die here? There's like this the trampoline is falling apart. There's something like rusty under the trampoline. The lawnmower's there. There's broken glass in the ice.
Yeah.
It's like someone's going to die here, and it's going to be gruesome. How is it going to happen?
Honestly,
and then it ends up being the dad getting his head lawnmowered.
I think I got a new fear unlocked, like glass in your drink.
Oh man,
ouch.
Good.
We also discovered that Bobby is allergic to. Is it just peanut or peanut butter?
Peanuts in general. He's anaphylactic, so if a peanut touches him, he will explode.
Just like Candace in the last movie. How would we tier list this one? That trailer did ruin it. That for sure.
But again, it's such a show in the trailer. I get it. It's a worthy sacrifice because this it plays with everything Final Destination is supposed to be. Which one of these everyday household objects is going to brutally get somebody killed, and then everyone saw the trailer and clearly it worked because they all went to see the movie. Made a lot of money.
Yeah, it did.
But all that aside, he got his head run over with a lawnmower. This has to no lower than B, surely. A. Give this an A.
A. You know what? Yeah, let's give it an A. Why not? Howard the Duck gets an A. It just reminds me of The Happening. Remember that scene where the guy turns on the lawnmower and then he just lies down?
No. Don't compare things to The Happening. What are you doing?
I apologize. This is a greater movie than that.
When are we going to watch that for the pod, huh? The Happening?
I don't know. What occasion? I don't know.
1 year we could do M. Night Shyamalan movies.
Oh, as a horror rewatch? Or maybe like a Disney DCOM rewatch. The Happening.
Just throughout the year. Goodness. We already did one Shyamalan movie. We did Avatar.
Yeah, that was really bad. That was for those who have not listened to that, please listen to it. It's in my it's in the backlog there. All right. So this one gets an A. Pretty good. Stephanie showed the family. Oh yeah, by the way, everyone is traumatized. Oh my god. Uncle Howard died. Stephanie showed the family Bloodline newspaper clippings she made on the wall, and the family was not having it.
Not at all.
Pretty much the family does not supposed to exist. Stephanie says it will go from Eric to Julia to Bobby, then Darlene, then her, then Charlie. And they're like, you're talking crazy. Would you believe someone? Would you believe Stephanie at this point?
This is rough because not only is this a hard thing to believe, but this is like a day after my father's head got run over with a lawnmower.
Yes, yeah.
And you're coming at me with this. I would probably have a very similar reaction of please get out of my house. But
Oh,
we are in a Final Destination movie, so they need to realize that, basically.
that is true. Also, like they just got done with Iris's funeral, and now they're just went back to for Howard. Like maybe within a few days.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, here we go. Later that night, a chain reaction causes a fire at Eric's tattoo shop, but he surprisingly survives due to his leather clothing. This was
This
also
was
part of the trailer.
yeah. This was the teaser trailer. This was like the
Yeah.
first trailer that they put out, and this one is a bit more outlandish. It's crazy. There's one particular crazy detail that we have to circle back to later.
Okay.
But for now, we'll talk about he's cleaning up this tattoo piercing parlor. And his cousin is like, please don't die, please be careful, and he's like, fuck off, I don't care.
No.
I love that he loves his father. His father was his favorite person. And he goes on his phone and he's got all these cute pictures of him and his dad, and he plays his sad mix from his music. I love it so much.
Like the picture of him, like the dad just kissing Eric, like
yeah. He's cleaning up his tattoo parlor, and stuff starts to happen. Oh, he starts tattooing himself.
Yeah,
He's like,
dad.
Yeah. I love a tattoo that just says "Dad." By the way, that's so. I mean, it's beautiful. But yeah, Death, of course, starts pushing stuff around. Things start falling, breaking. A fire starts. This chain, because we're all punk rock and metal in this shop, so we've got random chains about. This chain gets like knocked out from where it is from the ceiling fan, I think.
Yeah,
and
it
then
wraps around.
it comes and clips perfectly to his nose piercing, his nose ring.
Oh, dude.
Which he can't get out. I've never had a septum piercing, a nose piercing, so I don't know how hard it is to just take out. But granted, the chain is getting wrapped around the ceiling fan and going up. So he's being forcibly taken up. He's stuck on a stool, a lamp falls over, starts a fire.
Yeah.
It's going so wrong, so fast. There's surely no way out of this one. We just see the whole shop burn down, and we're on to the next scene.
Yeah. I did mention like he did survive it, and it's probably one of the best fake outs in a Final Destination movie series, at least.
I think so, yeah, because it's doing everything that needs to be done for the crazy Final Destination death. But he's just fine the next day.
Yeah.
Also, this character's really funny.
Yes,
He's really funny. He's just a total asshole, but like not overtly. He's just kind of a prick in his attitude. He doesn't do anything bad or wrong.
No, he is more of a. Is he a comic relief? I would say so.
I would say to an extent, yeah, he is for sure.
Yeah.
Especially this point where like they're driving, they're like, we can't get a hold of him, then they almost hit him with the car.
Yes.
He's drinking from a juice box.
Yes,
he loves his dad. So again, holding on to one very important detail that hasn't been given to us yet. We have to hold on to that and circle back to why that scene is absolutely insane.
Yes. Which scene?
The tattoo parlor burning down scene.
Yes. Are you talking about the part where? Which part?
Okay, we're almost there. Just push forward, and then I'll tell you what I'm talking about.
I got you. Well, as Eric boosts to Stephanie about it, he doesn't listen to Stephanie at all. Here we go. Julia gets knocked into a trash bin and then thrown into a garbage truck where she is crushed to death.
This whole lead up to they're going down the street and they're seeing just dangerous things like tree saws and everything, and he's just fucking with her, being like, "Ooh, look how scary that is. What if I get too close to that?" It really, at this point, it really is like building up, like, what's gonna happen? How is this guy gonna fucking explode? How is he gonna get like eaten by pack of wolves or something? But then, yeah, the sister comes out and is talking to them, and then just gets picked up by a dumpster truck. She gets like knocked. She's in the background. She's like trying to get something out of, or no, she's going for a jog, and very comically, the kids playing soccer kick the ball, it hits her in the head. She falls in a trash can, and the dumpster truck picks her up and throws her in the trash compactor, where she is promptly, horrifically crushed to death.
Yeah,
because we do the thing that Final Destination loves to do. Keep tripping over that word.
Let's call it FD. FD. It'd be more simpler.
I'm not a coward. We do the thing that Final Destination loves to do, where the garbage truck driver is not doing his job and he's scrolling on Tinder.
Yeah.
And so there's a girl stuck in the truck, and it crushes her to death.
Yeah, this practical effect looked amazing. Amazing. I would give this
I think that her head is entirely digital.
It's digital, but I saw the behind the scenes. They do have like a practical effect, but of course the crushing of the head.
Yeah.
The crushing of the head, of course, is CGI, but they do have it practical.
The way the arm tears looks really great.
Yes, yeah.
But yeah, it's so brutal that it's not like she's just inside the thing and it crushes and we don't see it and then blood pours out, or even we do see her trapped and getting claustrophobic inside. She's like trying to escape and her head and arm are out and that gets crushed. Like,
yeah,
that's gnarly.
That I would have to give this an A as well.
I think so. I would put it below probably the barbecue lawnmower thing. Just because like that buildup was so great, and this one, just the way she very comically ends up in the trash. I mean, it's funny. It's supposed to be funny. Yeah. So it's perfectly fine. I would just put it one slot lower. This is, it gets an A. I think it's good.
There we go. And we did, before that, her death, we did see Eric licking the garbage truck.
That's pretty good.
Good stuff. All right. The family realizes death is targeting Iris's bloodline in order of age. Marty and Brenda are spared, as they are not blood relatives. And Eric is skipped due to being the result of Brenda's affair. So this was the big twist for Eric here.
This is the big revelation. His dad that he loved wasn't even his biological father, which still doesn't matter. That man raised him. It's fine. But this is where we circle back to the insane shit that happened in the tattoo parlor. Eric wasn't even on the list.
Yeah.
Eric's not even, it's not part of Death's design, theoretically.
No.
So
it just happened to him.
So that whole night, the thing that happened, the stuff getting blown over, and the chain hooking onto his nose ring, and him getting hoisted up, and then the fire starting, that just happened.
It just happened. Man, I do not want to be Eric.
That's crazy.
So he is a bastard, and his real dad's name is Jerry Fenberry. And he said he always wanted to play catch with them. Great stuff there.
This movie's too funny.
Yeah. All right. Darlene suggests visiting JB at a hospital. And it turns out to be. You go and say it.
Mr. Bloodworth.
Yes, William Bloodworth, who was there at the tower in 1969 as a child. And he's also terminally ill. He worries the family. Yeah, he worries the family of the consequence of cheating death and explains 2 ways to defeat it: taking another life or dying and being revived. What's your thoughts on this potentially last return? I mean, yeah, it is the last return of William Bloodworth.
Tony Todd has passed away in real
Yeah.
life. I think it's, what's crazy is I don't even think when people think of Tony Todd, Final Destination isn't the first thing that you think of with him. He's been in plenty of other stuff, and if you're just completely looking at horror, you're gonna go Candyman before you go Final Destination. Yet Final Destination gave him kind of a beautiful send off.
Yeah.
He was, and you could see it in him. He was very sick in real life when he did this. Yeah. And he knew, I think everyone was like, this is his last thing that he's going to do. And we'd already established, I guess via director commentary, last one, like, oh, he's not the bad guy, he's not death, he's just around. This one really, it gives you the full backstory of the character and why he knows everything about death and why he's kind of like fucked up and creepy, because death's been chasing him for all these years. And then the thing that's finally going to get him is sickness. And then we see him walk off through a door, and that's the end of Tony Todd's Bloodworth. I think it's a pretty good stuff as a horror.
Yeah, his last lines was, "Life is precious. Enjoy every minute of it because you never know. Good luck." Yeah, it's
God
great.
Bless him.
Yeah. So remember in Final Destination 5, in the scene where they're all talking to William. Well, they asked him like, "Hey, how do you know this stuff?" And William said, "I've been through this." And that was a prequel to the first one, so it all makes sense now. Everything makes sense now because he knew about it.
They had this plan from the get-go.
Yeah, potentially. But yeah,
and then
there we go.
This is also the scene where they do confirm that our girl from Final Destination 2 is like, she's the one that escaped.
Yes.
It plays into that, or you take somebody's life like Final Destination 5 established.
Yeah, there you go. So everything is coming together. I just hope they don't make another one where make it more complicated. Was it? They're gonna do it. So this is our. I don't know if it's probably your top 3, but we're gonna do our top 3 deaths of the series. But this, I'll tell you right now, this might be it. Eric gives Bobby a snack containing nuts, intending for Bobby's allergic reaction to kill him. Eric brings a wheelchair and plans to use it to rush Bobby to the ER so he can be revived by the medical personnel. The plan fails when an MRI machine overloads, pulling Eric's body's piercings and crushing him inside with the wheelchair. The machine then sends a vending machine dispenser coil to impale Bobby's head. What's your thoughts on this 2 gruesome deaths here?
The spring to the head is just the side dish. Just a little bit of what we're going for. Eaten by the MRI machine is the best death in the series. I'm saying it now. I can't wait any further. We're here at the end. This is my number 1 death of the series, and how can it not be?
Okay. Look, okay. He has so many piercings. He had nipple piercings. Of course, his face. And then the big one, his dick. His dick piercing went straight towards the MRI machine.
He's got too many.
He got too many, man. He got too many. And then the effect of Bobby's head through the dispenser, I think that was pretty good as well.
Yeah.
But yeah,
the whole each piercing getting yanked out, and then like the wheelchair getting pulled through him. Like he's blocking the path of the wheelchair, so it all just starts stabbing through him slowly until it comes. It's the most brutal. It's the most creative.
Yeah, it is
It's
great.
death number one of the series.
Well, we never know. You never know. You never know. Well, you're saying it, but
So
we'll see. We'll see.
Eaten by the MRI machine is definitely my S tier here.
Okay, definitely. It is an S.
And the spring to the head, if we have to count that separately.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll give that. I'll give that
a B.
A B. Yeah. First of all, he had that allergic reaction. You saw his face, but that has nothing to do with the being spiked through the head. So I'll just give it a B.
Yeah.
B sounds nice. Damn, man, they died.
And of course, the explanation for why it does kill Eric this time is because they tried to. They were warned if you try to cheat death, things get messy.
Yes, and he did. He definitely did.
It got real messy. All right,
it got messy. Also, I like that scene where they're trying to get that Reese's cup, I guess, in the vending machine, and it's just that those shots where it looked like it was gonna fall over on Bobby. So
yeah.
Also good stuff. Good stuff there.
No, let's take a second and talk about his piercing. So his nipple piercings got ripped out.
Yes.
I know that you're a big fan of that.
No, I'm not.
His earrings got ripped out. His nose piercing got ripped out, and then
the dick.
We see. Whoa, easy now. Yeah, we see he's got some sort of.
How do you pierce that?
People do.
Oh man, they need help. Come on,
it's called a Prince Albert.
Why?
I don't know, but there's that wrestler named Albert.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think do you have that down there?
I don't know if he had it, but that's why they named him that.
But I know he had nipple piercings back in the day.
That's why he was your favorite.
No, I don't know why Albert did that. Also, what's his Japanese name? He reinvented himself. Takeshi Tensai. Yeah. Was that brown face?
Why are we talking about this?
Okay, yeah. Anyways, but yeah, for those who have those type of piercings, please get help from me, from the Brown Boy Wonder. I don't know about you, Skyler. Do you accept that?
Do I accept it?
Do you accept people having these type of piercings?
Oh, it's a free country, man.
I guess so. It is.
For now. Get them while you can.
The government shut down. Stephanie, Charlie, and Darlene flee to Iris's cabin in Darlene's RV, intending to hide Darlene's from death. The RV crashes through the gate, causing Stephanie seatbelt to jam. The cabin explodes after a chain reaction, sending the RV into the water, and Stephanie begins to drown. Dude, when Charlie and Darlene, the mom, were at the cabin and when it exploded, they exploded and they look like ragdolls when they yeeted.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Darlene saves Charlie from the wreckage and ushers him to rescue Stephanie before a lamppost falls and bisects her. She dies.
Thanks.
Damn, all like boom, just so quick. How do you tier list this one?
Hang on, let me look at it again on my feed here.
Yeah, it's quick and you can see the blood just like explode as well. But I don't think it's as effective. I mean, at that moment it's effective, but looking back at it now as you are, I think it's not. It's like okay, whatever.
Right, the explosion. Oh, she's all burned up. She's trying to
Yeah.
help the thing. Wait, it's about to happen. You're gonna have to edit
No.
out this dead air.
No. I'm keeping all this in.
She says,
Getting a
"Go
live
help your
reaction.
sister." Boom. Yeah, she's kind of
Yeah.
just crushed.
Yeah. It's kind
And
of like Ian's death in the third one.
yeah, it's listen, we've seen so much good stuff so far. And
Yeah.
then that one to me does read like we've got one too many characters here at the end. So we gotta crush her.
Okay.
Yeah, this one would go lower.
I'm thinking D.
Maybe, yeah. I think C's a little too generous. Because of the
It
lighting,
is.
you don't even really see what happens. She's just boom and gone.
Yeah, it goes on. Charlie's in shock, and then he just goes and help his sister. So yeah, I think a D as well. Darlene. Oh yeah, I already said that. So Charlie breaks the seatbelt and successfully bring back her sister back through CPR. Now we're towards the end of the movie here, man. A week later, before Charlie's senior prom, do you think Charlie looks good here in the suit? He looks good to me.
He's wearing a tuxedo. He's fine.
All right, that's good. The siblings realized Stephanie was not only unconscious during the drowning. At that moment, a train derails, picks up Abraham Lincoln into the neighborhood, and several logs fall onto the brother and sister, resulting of their deaths. That's the end of the movie.
The train tracks. Those train tracks were the shot that opened the movie too.
Yes, that is correct. Okay. Full circle
It's
there.
a pretty good ending. Not the ending I was expecting, and I'm not saying that because they died. They're allowed to die. This is Final Destination.
Yeah.
I do like the shot of them running as the logs are basically chasing them, and
No.
one by one they're slammed, crushed, dead, death, horrible. When it got to this point in the theater, here's what I was thinking, because they like, oh, we're gonna take you to prom. Here's your date's dad or whatever the hell it was. I don't remember who it was.
No.
I thought the guy was gonna come up and be like, yeah, Skyview Tower. I was there. I was just a little boy.
Mm.
And then then he needs to get crushed by something, right?
Yeah.
But instead, we just do the thing. We're just like, it's a good thing I brought you back from the dead. And he's like, hey, you probably weren't dead. So they just die.
I don't know. I feel like I was shocked. Like, oh, they died. At that when I saw this in theaters, I was like, yeah, I haven't seen any Final Destinations in a while, and I forgot how these type of movies end. So at that moment, I was like, oh, that happened. That's it. I wasn't that happy with it.
Looking back on them, they all end with at least somebody getting screwed, right?
Yeah.
Like, Devin Saw was not okay. Again, we know that the girl from 2 is the only one that survives. Her and the cop, maybe. I don't actually know.
Right.
But yeah, everyone in 3 dies. Everyone in 4 dies. Everyone in 5 dies. It's fine that they die here. I guess it does kind of take the wind out of the sails a little bit of just like death really is unavoidable. But I mean, it is. So whatever.
Remember where in the first one where the water or death trying to get David Sawa's friend in the bathtub?
And the water escaped back up the toilet to not leave any clues. Oh, I remember.
It's kind of like that where the logs were chasing after them.
It would have been like that if the logs like got off the train and then killed them, and then the logs got back on the train.
Oh yeah, I got back. That'd be funny. But I would give this. I'll give this C.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, I think it's a cool spectacle, but again, it does have that kind of just like, oh, and they're dead. That's how the movie ends.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
Great,
C,
great.
C seems appropriate.
C is great. What is your letterbox rating after this rewatch?
This is. I talked very highly of this movie, so this might seem low.
Mm-hmm.
I gave it a 3.5, which is a passing grade. That's 7 out of 10.
It
That's
is.
I think this is a fun movie. This is the best movie, my highest rated Final Destination movie. Everything
Absolutely.
else is 3 stars or lower. In the case of 4, much lower.
Oh yeah.
I really enjoyed this one. I'm surprised I liked it as much as I did when I saw it in theaters this year.
Yeah.
This was the first Final Destination movie I saw in theaters, by the way.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Is it me too? Never saw the first one in theaters. Not second, third. No. I yeah. Same here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gave this 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
My highest rating as you in the series. So if I have to rank them right now on Letterbox, it is of course this one the Bloodlines number 1. I changed it up. I put 3. So this one 3, 5, 2, 1, 4.
That's our I have the same exact thing.
There we go.
That's the same order. That's crazy. Bloodlines 3, 5, 2, 1, 4.
I'm surprised 5 is high, man. It's crazy.
It is crazy, but it gets just because the movie itself is kind of bland, but they just executed the deaths fairly well,
They did
and that's what saves it. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what we're here for.
that,
I
and
think
the twist ending.
3 coasts on character, not characters in the movie, but just the character. Like the movie has personality.
Yes.
2 had good moments. 1 is the first one, and 4 sucks ass. Literally.
I mean, just throw that out the window, man.
Throw it in the
Please.
swimming pool.
Oh, and my anus will be gone.
Put that on a t-shirt. That's a quote.
I do not want my penis piercing and my anus to explode in the MRI machine. That's a quote right there.
Jesus Christ. All right, well, so that's we agree in the order of which these movies should be ranked. Now let's talk about first. No, which one do you want to talk about first? Our top 3 deaths, or our top, or ranking definitively all of the premonition deaths?
Before we do that, let me get to the interesting facts for this movie.
Oh, of course, interesting facts.
The first one here, Bloodline stands as the longest Final Destination film with the runtime of 109 minutes and 40 seconds. I did say the interesting fact for the first movie that was the longest movie at that time, but now this one breaks it.
Okay, good. Longer than the first one.
Yes. Bloodlines marks final appearance, as we said, of William Bloodworth due to Tony Todd's passing on November 6th. That is my dad's birthday, actually. That's great.
Oh.
Let's not bring that to the air. Let's not bring that. In a interview with Collider, directors, as we mentioned, Adam Stein and Zach, how do you say his last name?
Yeah, I said it earlier. You go for it.
Lipowski revealed the original premonition would have taken place on a riverboat in the 1950s.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh, that would have been something.
You could do some stuff on a riverboat. Someone gets sucked up in the big, like, wheel thing.
Yeah, the wheel, and then drowning, of course. This is the first film where no survivors or members of Bloodlines intervened that death skips them for the next person on the list.
Ooh.
The last interesting fact is this is the first Final Destination movie to be released in 4K HD.
Oh, yes.
But all right, yeah, let's get into up to you. What do you want to do? Premonition or the deaths?
Uh, let's do individual deaths first because I've pretty much
Okay.
spoiled how my list is going to end.
Sure. What's your top three?
My top three. I think my number three, surprising me, is the LASIK surgery scene.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I just think it's before the horror stuff even happens for me. So
Mm-hmm.
that's pretty high. Like when you watch something and you're like, okay, I'll never do LASIK surgery.
Nope.
It's got to rank high. And number two, I talked very highly of when it happened in the third movie, the tanning bed 2-for-1.
Yeah.
I think it's it's a great, funny, creative way, and of course, it's like the only time we've really seen someone like slowly burned in these movies. Horrific,
Yeah.
gory, and then the ultimate comedy shot of going from the two flaming tanning beds to the two side by side caskets because even they had their funeral together.
That's great.
And
I
then,
mean, that's perfect.
and then my number one is Eric being eaten by the MRI machine. Creative,
Yeah.
brutal, bloody, funny at parts. It had everything.
Yeah, that's no, that's a good top three. Mine is kind of similar to yours, or like at least two halves of it. But number three is Texas Battle. Lewis Romeo getting crushed by two weights. He just yells and then
Yes,
dies.
sir.
Number two, yours was Olivia's eye LASIK. That was my number two, and then of course our number one, Eric getting crushed by Mr. MRI machine.
I can give some honorable mentions.
Okay.
The Final Destination 2, the guy who won the lottery and his apartment burned down and he slipped on the spaghetti
Yeah.
and got impaled through the eye.
The
That's pretty
spaghetti
good.
death. Yep. Yeah.
The exploding grill at the end of Final Destination 2.
Oh, Max Keeble's bully.
Yeah, bully. Yes, sir. Troy McGinty. Uh, being strangled in the bathtub in the first movie.
That one's good. That one's
Seeing
good.
the capillaries burst in the eye and everything.
Hmm.
Whatever. And then my number 4 just didn't make the cut because surprisingly the LASIK thing edged it out. Was
Yeah.
the girl getting the nail gun to the head in the third movie?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that one's
It
good.
just kept happening.
Yeah, at least like 10 nail shots in her head. Damn. Yeah, those are good.
So through my top 3 and my honorable mentions, the 6th movie is represented, the 3rd movie is represented, the 5th movie is represented, the first one, the second one, not the 4th one. The 4th one just sucks. The highest rated death I have from the 4th movie is the shopping mall premonition that didn't even happen, where the girl gets eaten by the escalator. That's the best thing that movie had to offer, and
That's
even
it.
that wasn't worth it. So
No, fourth one sucks. Absolutely. Yeah, let's get into our premonition ranking. Where we put number 6?
the 6th movie, or what am I putting for number 6?
What are you putting for number 6?
For number 6, the worst premonition death, to the surprise of no one, is the NASCAR thing.
Yeah, that I agree with you.
The only thing that really has to offer is that they flipped a car. They spent their entire film's budget flipping a car, and then that was it. The 3D was so hokey and annoying, and the effects were so bad. And when they're sitting there at the NASCAR thing, it's very clear like we're on a soundstage.
Yeah,
It didn't look like we couldn't have rented. We couldn't have gotten some extras in at the stadium. We filmed the actual crash in. Crazy.
2009.
So the number 5th premonition death. What?
Yeah, which one is the 5th one for you?
Flight 180.
Wow, the first one.
Yeah. I think I've made it clear when we talked about it that it's just they didn't really make
It
a
was
point
quick.
to they didn't make a point to show all the details. We didn't see specific things. We saw someone get sucked out the side, and then the best part about it is when Devon Sawa's skin got burnt. That was
Hey
really it.
guys. Yeah. Okay,
Other
that makes sense.
than that, number
But
4, I'm thinking. Oh, you agree with that at number 5?
no. I'm agreeing with you. The number 6, number 5. I'm agreeing with you with that. That's fine.
Number 4, I'm thinking the bridge collapse from the 5th movie.
Bridge collapse. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It does a good enough job of showing us everyone die in various ways, and you get a good, clear order of who dies. And when Todd Packer gets the oil spilt on him, that's brutal and memorable.
Yo, what up?
Um.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm agreeing with that. Okay.
Number 3, I've got the roller coaster crash.
Okay. You know, I feel like 4 and 3 are interchangeable.
Maybe, because I'm not in love with the actual deaths in the roller coaster crash.
Same.
I think what helps that is, you might be right, because I'm giving extra points for Mary Elizabeth Winstead crying and screaming and wanting off the ride, but that's not part of the premonition.
No.
So maybe we switch those, because there was some wonky green screen, and it was just an awful lot of like, guy gets flung off, guy falls off. Yeah, not too special, is it?
Not really.
All right, let's swap that. Let's put roller coaster crash at number 4, and the bridge collapse. Man, we apparently like Final Destination 5.
Final Destination 5 is an underrated FD movie.
I guess so. All right, here's where we're gonna have to decide.
Okay.
1 and 2. Is it the highway pileup or Skyview Tower?
So let's talk about each one. So the Skyview, all the setup to the actual deaths are great, are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
The highway, was there a setup? There was a few omens, but the crashes, the explosions in the highway was great.
Yeah.
Instant deaths.
And there's the rods piercing through the windscreen, the way the log drops, the motorcycle crashes into the guy, the one guy in the car burning and screaming, and then the truck roars through like a monster. Listen, it's really good. It is the reason to watch that movie.
Yeah. Well, what about Skyview?
Skyview Tower. You got the shitty little kid that you want to die, and then he does.
Yeah.
You've got the cracking of the glass as they're all dancing. They fall through. The elevator, the piano, the fire. This is crazy because I very clearly, I'm very open and honest about how I like Bloodlines way more than the rest of the movies.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna give this to 2 for the icon status.
It is the iconic. This is why people will watch Final Destinations, because of that premonition.
Yeah. I mean, the movie is not as good, but that's not what we're ranking here.
No.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right.
2. Yeah. So it'd be 2, 6. 2, 6. Go ahead.
265314.
Yeah, I think that's perfect.
You could take that and you could make it the code to open your safe in your house.
Yes, your Final Destination safe lock. If they make those.
Yep, sure.
But yeah, man, that was our horror rewatch for 2025 Final Destination. I'm glad we did it because I would never watch these movies because of how bad they were initially. Thoughts, but
Yeah.
looking at it now, I mean,
There's some stuff in here. There's some
good stuff. Good stuff here.
Now I have to go out and get a collection on Blu-ray.
It is there. I have it on Blu-ray. It's not in 4K, but the collection is on Blu-ray.
You can get. I can get a collection of the first 5 in Blu-ray, and then I can get the new one on 4K.
That's the plan. That's the plan right there. All right. I guess we have mentioned before. The next year, we will be doing the Halloween franchise. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That timeline. Nothing else.
Mm-hmm. I believe it's Saga as of cult stuff. I don't know. I don't remember.
Something like that. Is that the H2O or H2O one? It's not the newest ones that came out recently. You know that the third one has its own timeline, even though it has just one movie?
Oh. Which?
Yeah, like it's an own timeline, even though it's just one movie. So
yeah,
there's that.
Yeah, it's on
but
its
of
own.
course, it's on its own. But we're going to include that one with the Revenge and the Curse and all those movies there. So stay tuned for that for next year, 2026. Hopefully, we'll be alive. I hope so. Because this movie's about death and da. Skyler, where can they find you, man?
Well, if my internet will stay stable enough for me to give my plug, you can find me on Blue Sky at Skyler 8-Bit, or you can follow my own podcast, Ready, Set, Replay, on Spotify and YouTube, or you can follow it on Twitter at rsr_pod.
Fantastic. And follow this podcast on, you're listening to on Spotify, Apple, I'm on YouTube. And just stay tuned for our holiday rewatch. We'll be doing that in December. Until then, guys, we died. No, I don't want to say that. Because we already... No, I don't want to say that.
We will see them soon.
We will see them soon. I like that. That's good.
Life is precious. Enjoy every single second. You never know when. Good luck.